So we're gonna be cooking today and talking about something that happened recently. We're making a curry. So basically what I needed to talk about, right? So on Tuesday, I went to the hospital in the middle of the night. Wait, I need to heat the oven. So basically what happened, right, is I have like a very fast heartbeat, right? Just naturally, I guess. I tend to get like palpitations and things. But it's been like this for like a week now where it's like random like skipping beats and things. But then, is this a medium saucepan? I think so. So yeah, it got like really bad. Jesus Christ. On Tuesday evening. I don't think it's supposed to be floating in. Yeah, I like to worry about things a lot, so I think I made it a little bit worse in my head than it had to be. And later on, I literally started like, I was laying in bed watching YouTube, as one does, and my legs started going all like weak, like numb. Do you know what I mean? And then I went to my parents, of course, because I was like, what the hell? And they were like, it's fine, you're okay, you're not gonna die. And I was like, are you sure? I was crying and I started like shaking like a lot, right? A lot, right? I could hardly breathe. It was mental. Like, I was very restless. Like, I could hardly like sit down. I could hardly sit still. Do you know what I mean? And I was like convinced I needed to go to the hospital. I was like, oh my god, like something's wrong with me, right? My dad was like, okay, well, if something's genuinely wrong, let's go see your mom and see what she thinks, right? And she was like, yeah, I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you're fine. And she was like, maybe you just have low iron, you know, because I don't eat a lot of meat. So they were like, well, you haven't eaten properly today and it's late. It was like midnight, I'd say. Mom was like, well, you're probably not getting enough iron. So she gave me, oh Jesus Christ. She gave me like a vitamin, a multivitamin, in hopes that would make me feel better. It did not. Stop. It did not help. It made me feel sick, right? What's happening? Why is it... Bro. Anyway, so then they were like, well, maybe we should just get you some food. And so I was not feeling it because I felt nauseous. I genuinely thought I was going to be sick. I'm really good at this. Well, let's get you some toast then. So they did. They got me toast. And it didn't make me feel better at all because I had no appetite, which if you know me, you know that's not normal. I had like zero appetite, did not want to, I could hardly sit down, could hardly lay down, like I was, and I took one bite of it, one shaky bite might I add, and it was like, nah. No! If you're really not well, because I really was not seeming well, they were like, okay, well, we'll call 111, so they did. They called the emergency services, basically. They were just asking like multiple different questions. It was like there were multiple different phone menus. It was like, oh my god, just hurry up. Eventually, they picked up and it was like, are you having a stroke by any chance? Are you pregnant by any chance? And I was like, I don't think so. Like, we'll get someone to give you a call in like an hour. Excuse me? I won't be alive in an hour. I had to just wait there, like doing nothing, right? I was like, no, I need help. So we ended up like 45 minutes after that, it's like 1 a.m.-ish, we ended up getting in the car, waking up my brother, getting in the car and driving to the hospital. I want to ride my bike. Yeah, we ended up driving up to the hospital, like half an hour to like closest hospital. At that point, I was literally like, my limbs were just going numb. My arms were like dead. My legs were dead. I was not feeling good. Breathless as anything, right? And then finally we got to the hospital and I was so shaky and my legs like didn't work, so I was hobbling into the accident and emergency bit. We went in and we obviously got sent to the pediatric ward because I'm 13. We just sat there for like probably like 5-10 minutes and then we got taken in to like do like temperatures and everything. My heart rate was 130 something beats a minute. Everything else was normal. It was just like my heart rate. I was like, Bear in mind that like normal for like my age is like 100 to 120, I think. And we got there at like 1:30. It was so late. I was so tired. Everyone was so tired. Then we had to go wait out in the waiting room again. Not for too long, but my mouth went really dry. Oh my god, as soon as we got into the hospital, my mouth just went so dry. It was horrible. A while later, they took us to like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like a little like room with like a curtain. Do you know what I mean? And they put like a thingamajiggy on my thing. They put like it was like a bandage. Do you know what I mean? It was like a plaster, but it had wires connecting to this thing that was monitoring my heart rate. I wasn't lying, right? My heart was skipping beats. I wasn't just panicking about that, right? Like, it was. You could see it on the monitor, but maybe an overreaction. So we were sat there for like ages, and I was like panicking because it's like, where are they? But they probably had like more important things to tend to. Eventually, a doctor came to us. I went through a ECG, so they put like loads of stickers on me. They did a blood test on me to see if I was anemic. Everything seemed fine. They even did like a, what do you call it, like a squeezy thing? Yeah. I got like a, I don't know if you can see that red dot there. That's where they did the blood test on me. Oh, they did tests to find out if I was anemic by like looking in my eyes. What actually I think was actually wrong, right? So like all of the blood tests came back fine. I was fine, right? There was no like, my heart rate just goes like normally fast like this. They did another one at the end when I was like a little bit calmer. They did another and it was like 120, I think. Like, Jesus Christ, Chewie! I think the biggest concern was the fact that there's a lot of heart problems in my family. Like, my mum has a very low heart rate, like the opposite of mine. She has like 50 beats per minute. My granddad had a heart attack. He had like open heart surgery. He's fine. And my grandma, she had a very fast heart rate. Also, my mum has like this thing in her heart where she's got 2 valves rather than like 3. I think that's what you call it. Like a, yeah. The issue that I had was the fact that I was worrying too much. It was literally the worst panic attack you could possibly imagine. I kid you not, it lasted a good hour and a half, possibly even 2 hours. It was crazy. I got home from the hospital at like 4 a.m. I got like 3 hours of sleep that night. And the entire next day, I was literally just sat on the sofa, falling asleep. Basically went to the hospital with the worst panic attack you could possibly imagine, right? Because the reason why my heart rate went up so high to like 130 something is because I was panicking. But I've never had a panic attack like that, and I think it was because I was I kid you not, I thought I was gonna die. I genuinely thought like I was gonna die, I was gonna pass out. Like, it takes something like that to really appreciate being at home in your own cozy warm bed watching YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Moral of the story is, don't worry about things. Obviously, yeah, if you do have actual like issues, then maybe like go see someone about it. Okay, it's out the oven. Here it is. When you fall down the stairs.